Hello ladies and gentlemen, once again we're back with another amazing MLG showcase video, and before we get going I just want to clarify something here. While I make this a joke, make this kind of like a parody and everything about talking about units that are good and all that kind of good stuff, I'm trying to make a showcase here. This showcase in essence is about presenting you guys with units that no one really uses or looks at or talks about. So there's been a lot of units in the showcase that nobody talks about because everybody talks about the other units that were on that banner or just forgets about them completely. So this showcase ultimately is for unappreciated units, and I want to talk about them. I want to use them. I want to show them off a little bit. The trials that I use them on might not be the most impressive things in the world. I don't care. I'm not here to show them off in the hardest trials. I just want to use them, guys. So we got 2 trials because I can only set up 2 Bruces. I could only find 2 Bruce friends that would set up for me on my Discord, so shout out to my Discord, link down below in this video description. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's go off and show off. If anything could be dapper, more dapper than this gentleman, it's Bruce. So here we go with Bruce. We got Bruce with us, so we're going to be showing off Bruce a little bit in this trial and seeing what we can do, because I've never actually used him before in an actual trial setting or anything of that regard, because I've only ever had 1 of him on the JB side, but I have 2 of him on the global side. So blessing in disguise. This video would not be coming to fruition if I didn't have 2 of them, so I'm glad that I have 2 of them at least. So let's go ahead and show off what you can do versus anything really. Alright, so I have the rotation from the Bruce Master himself from my Discord, so we should be able to get this going here. So first of all, you want to do that determined to fight the hollow, and then we're going to go ahead and use the light and dark and peril, and then we're going to use a light or dark move. It doesn't really matter because they both do the same thing. And again and again. Well, this doesn't seem to imbue. Interesting. Those don't imbue, so hold on, let me check if it actually does. So it actually doesn't have any imbues, so we're gonna go ahead and instead we're gonna change plans. We're actually gonna imbue the Cecil, and now that we can actually do light and perils with that. It's a pretty good combination. I kinda like that. We have a combination move with that. And now we'll be able to use his little burst on when we can. I don't know when we're gonna be able to. I'll use Aerith's move. I love his animation where he tips his hat. Lady? Imagine Bruce saying lady every time he tips his hat. Imagine that happening every single time. It's great. Is he gonna die before you even get to do with the strongest move? Almost. His cooldown move, that's unlockable. So it's unlocked now for its Twilight Magic. So let's see what it can do. I think it's over. Oh, never mind. A little too out of our sometimes. So I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I don't know how strong his own burst is. Okay, it's good enough. He was not light and periled, so it looked like it was not gonna do enough. So, but now we're actually gonna do an actual hard trial, or harder trial than this one. I just wanted to show off a little bit of what Renora can do. I mean, being able to block 2 of the Reapers is pretty nice. That the boss does. So I'm gonna go ahead and show off another boss that some of you may be more familiar with than this one. So it's been a hot minute since I've done this trial, especially. So I may be a bit rusty with this one, guys. We don't break the chain or anything like that. A lady. It's the hat. Love it. I love that attack animation. Seriously. He's doing a lot more damage than I thought he was gonna do. Yeah, it's not elemental, so it's a little bit rough. I'm worried about the friend's low HP. Just a little bit. Worried about the friend's low HP just a little bit. Just a little bit though. And now we're not being able to triple cast. And let's tip our hats back into combat. Skip our hats. I guess I'm trying to make this as challenging as possible for me. Seriously. So this is a perfect storm. We had a perfect dispel to get rid of his buff. We have the Light and Peril. We have triple cast online. We have his best move unlocked. Let's chest out the damage against Team Wall. But not only one of them has, my friend has 3% Stone Killer, but I do not. I was not able to get that, unfortunately. We might almost send it, but I don't think it's gonna quite, no. We need one more turn if we can survive, that is. Found out was his cooldown move that gives him triple cast also gives him modifier buffs to these. So I don't think it's really worth using his own first at all unless you have a support. Pwn! It would have been pretty helpful here. But unfortunately she doesn't exist yet. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It doesn't seem like they have an attack buff anymore, whoops. That might be also an indication we're not doing enough damage. Not sure where their attack, but I guess they got dispelled. That's better. But they actually get a 10 times mod boost to the summoning abilities. So actually it's just better to do this. I'm pretty sure this should be ended. Yeah, we're good. So we're gonna go ahead and discuss more about him after this trial is over. I'm gonna go ahead and discuss what I think about him in essence. So all in all, after all the jokes were said and done, I mean, he does have a lot of things that are really nice about him, where he's able to be your provoker. He can theoretically break, although the breaks are a little low at this point. I wish they were a little higher, maybe 75. He can also do entrust. That's really nice too. He also can summon. He can also get Espergosh too if he counters, which is nice. And he can provoke while chaining, so that's nice. Very similar to Seifer. So he has a lot of nice things about him. He has Dark and Light and Perils. He has Mirage for himself, so he can dodge things. He has a lot of nice things, especially like the healing. I think he has healing too. He has healing somewhere in here. This one, Healing Magician. He also has healing, so he could be like an emergency healer. So he has a lot of nice things about him. He's not that bad, guys. It just sucks that this is not an imbue, because now without an imbue, now you have to have someone who imbues for him, like Cecil, so that you can use Twilight Magic without it being non-elemental. That's the only downside. I think that those light and dark moves are not imbues. They're just elemental attacks. So all in all, this video is already way too long. I might have to edit this down. I don't know how, but we'll figure out a way. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you type in #Bruce as a keyword for ending of this video. Make sure to give a like if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next MLG episode if I make another one. Peace.